Hello again. What are we going to do today? Are we going for a ride? I don't think so. I'm going to save that for tomorrow for Silverstone for the track day. It's the GP circuit. So what I want to do today is get this bike looking really shiny. So when people see it, they go, oh my God, look at this beautiful shiny bike. That sounds boring, doesn't it? Washing a bike. However, in doing so, what we'll see, we'll uncover all the marks and scratches that this bike has accumulated over the 3,500 miles that it's done, and it'll just give an indication as to the quality of this machine. So I think unfairly KTM have been given a reputation of being quite unreliable. Is this still the case? I don't know. I've had no issues with this, no breakdowns, no error messages, no bits falling off it, but I'm not so sure about the paint and the quality of that. So we're going to have a look, see if we can highlight any areas where it may need some protection. We're going to look at the original tyres. So these are the, what are they? They're the Pirelli Angels on original miles, so 3,500 miles. Let's see how they're faring up. So already I've done one track day on these, so this is one track day plus 3,500 miles. And what else should we look at? Just general condition. I think it's going to be quite interesting. And also, I'm going to show you guys not how to teach you how to suck eggs, but I'm going to show you guys how I wash a bike. And use the same methods as I would washing a car. So we'll go through that, shouldn't we? Yes. So, the back wheel, just a bit dirty, isn't it? That's just brake dust. What have we got? Frame looks good. It's not in bad condition, is it? Paintwork looks good. No dings or scratches. Just to save the paint on the bark busters, I've put a vinyl wrap on it, because every time I washed them they were getting a bit scratchy, so I could just replace this if I need to. And on these as well, I've just put a headlight protector film on it, and it just seems to have taken away some of the worry that you may attract a stone or something. So I'm hoping that this will protect it a little bit. It looks a bit scabby. It needs replacing now, doesn't it? But there's lots of bugs and bodies everywhere, isn't there? So what we need to do is clean that off and have a good look afterwards. But it's not bad, is it? Look at the paint on the tank. So there's a bit of, what do you call it, glazing, I guess. So you got scratches, but that's probably to do with the way I've washed it in the past with cloths and not taking care. All that needs is a bit of polish and a glaze just to fill those. Controls still look good. No numbers rubbing off. Everything still clicks as it should. Screen looks good. I swapped this out. The original is poor quality. It just attracts scratches and stains, and it just doesn't look good. It's a headlight. Let's have a look. We need to wash it, don't we? Let's wash it. Simple. To that point, push it in. It will open. Second point, handle, lift, out. So, how am I going to clean this? I've got my coffee or tea. You need one or the other. You can't wash a bike without tea or coffee. Biscuit if you need it. I'm trying to do without the carbs and the sugars. what am I going to do? So first of all, I'm going to wet the bike, not with my hose, because around here it's really hard water, and if I spray that with this hard water, what's going to happen is it's going to leave lime scale and all sorts of other rubbish on it. So I've got a bucket of softened water, because we have a water softener here, and I'm just going to chuck it over like so. Like so. What's this for? To protect my soft fingers? No! To put on the end of this. Oh, yes! Tip number 1. Cover your hole. You don't have to use this particular brand of snow foam, but it's well worth doing. Just spray it on, leave it to dwell for 5 minutes, and it'll take all the surface rubbish that you want dropping onto the floor. I'm trying not to touch the bike with a cloth, because if you introduce a cloth to the bike with grit, you're going to get scratches. Okay. Just a quick tip with one of these, it's a low pressure washer, but just be careful around the electrics and seals, just don't get too close and too powerful. I'm using this nozzle here just to get rid of the surface dirt. What I'm going to do now is give it a good going over with a brand new cloth. But it's not looking bad already, is it? It's not looking bad. Looks okay. Remember, this is 3,500 miles one track day. And we're washing this bike just to show you the detail underneath all the crud. Start from the top. Start with all the clean bits, or cleanish bits. You could, if you wanted, rinse this cloth out into a bucket of clean water, but I don't think you need to do that. This is a quite clean bike. I'm not attracting stones or grit to the cloth. So next thing to do, just rinse it. Try and use soft water if you can, otherwise you'll be chasing the hard spots everywhere. Nothing clever about this. All it needs. I'm going to let that drip for a while, but while it's doing that I'm going to put some aqua wax just on the tank and on the front bits, on the lights, just to protect it a little bit. So for drying the bike, it's usually the ball ache of the job, isn't it? Just getting in all of these nooks and crannies. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start the bike, let it run hot, let it run warm. But I've also got this little guy, a Blaster Sidekick. I've had this years, and it saves a lot of time drying bikes, drying cars. It's a fantastic little thing. So bear with me while I plug it in and get started. And I've got another clean cloth to follow this guy around. Ignition. Ready to race. Am I in gear? No. Just going to finish with some show shine on the dry bits. Just makes it look a bit better. It's easy to apply, easy to wipe off. Good stuff. There's a lot of plastics on this bike, so what I like to do is just put some vinyl and rubber care just on the hugger, perhaps, and on these bits. Just gives it a bit of protection, I think, and makes it sparkle. We like sparkly things, don't we? What I will do is put this onto the cloth and then apply directly from the cloth. Just stops it spraying onto tyres and places you don't really want it to be. Very simple. Oh, it smells great as well. So for the wheels, I'm just going to apply a bit of gloss wax. Again, pop it onto the cloth and just apply directly, and that'll bring these guys up beautifully. Simple to do with a paddock stand, of course. Front's a bit different because I don't have a paddock stand for the front. I'll apply it, push the bike a bit, and do the rest of it. But it is as simple as that. Right, shall we take a look at the bike after a wash? Doesn't look bad, does it? I'm Should we look at the impact points? Headlights good, mudguard's good, screen's good, governing flies, forks look good, radiator fine, lights, no cracks. Tyres, yeah, so these are the, what are they? The Michelin GTs. Look alright, don't they? 3,500 miles, in fact, it's pretty incredible, that front. It's the rear where they suffer, isn't it? Let's have a look. Okay, what about the profile? Yeah, it's slightly square there, isn't it? But I'm going to do a track day on this just to get rid of it completely. Well, just to finish the tyre off, I should say. So where are the wear indicators? God, there's loads left. What a great tyre. See the edges, my last track day, they're still there. What else can I say about this? That's a lot. But quality seems to be up there, doesn't it? 6 months old, a few miles on it. So I hope you found it useful. I didn't want to dwell too much on it. Cleaning a bike is cleaning a bike, isn't it? We all have our own ideas and techniques for doing it, but I think on a bike like this it can be difficult, can't it? Because there are a lot of open areas on the engine and the frame. But I think if you use the snow foam, just to grease it a little bit and get the dirt off and let that foam do its work, and then just give it a gentle spray, it's a lot easier. And then finally just get a cloth on it. Simple as that. But I think more than that, more than just washing the bike, I just wanted to show you how this looks like after being ridden since March all the way to middle of September now. And to give you an idea that if you're going to make an investment in KTM, how can you be assured that you're going to get longevity out of their product? So I'll do this again in 6 months, and then I think we should do it every 6 months, just to, if I keep it that long, but I should do. Every 6 months, just to show the deterioration, if any, on this machine. But there you go. Hope you found it useful. Until next time, au revoir.